Is DemonSlayer overhyped? Let's find out. Yo, what's up, sleepers? It's your boy, Eddbedhead, and today I have with me
May.
and she has her own YouTube channel, so make sure to check that out. Link will be in the description. So I was a little hesitant on uploading this video just because I feel like Demon Slayer is so popular right now that a majority of the people have already read the manga. But I can't resist doing one of the best series so far. So today, me and May will be reviewing Demon Slayer Volume 1. And we're going to divide this review into two segments. The first part will be a spoiler-free review, and the second part will contain spoilers. So, you've been warned. Now let's focus on our breathing techniques and get started. So, Demon Slayer Volume 1 was released June 3rd of 2016. It was written and illustrated by
Koyoharu Goto.
So, let's take a look at the plot summary. In Taisho-era Japan, kind-hearted Tanjiro Kamado makes a living setting charcoal. But his peaceful life is shattered when a demon slaughters his entire family. His little sister Nezuko is the only survivor, but she has been transformed into a demon herself. Tanjiro sets out on a dangerous journey to find a way to return his sister to normal and destroy the demon who ruined his life. Learning to slay demons won't be easy, and Tanjiro barely knows where to start. The surprise appearance of another boy, Giyu, who seems to know what's going on, might provide some answers, but only if Tanjiro can stop Giyu from killing his sister first. So, what were your overall thoughts on Volume 1, May?
I really liked it. I wish it didn't end.
You wish it didn't end,
Yeah.
Volume 1?
Yeah.
Well, you're in luck. There's like 25, maybe more volumes.
But it's so popular, it's hard to get them right now.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like Tanjiro, the main character, was very likable. Nezuko is likable too, but we get more interaction with Tanjiro, and I just feel like we get that one-on-one connection with him. He's just like such a kind, caring person. He works hard to get to where he wants, and it pays off. I'm looking forward to reading more, and I know you are too. So what would you say overall? Like, would you recommend it to anybody?
Yeah, I definitely would recommend it.
To any specific people, or?
I don't know, it's just basically if you like manga and anime in general. I don't think you have to like a specific kind to enjoy the story.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good statement. Pretty much, you can be even just a casual fan, and you can get really into Demon Slayer. It's that good. So, what would you rate this book out of 5?
4.5 out of 5.
I'd give it a 5 out of 5. That's my first 5 out of 5 on this channel. I'm just such a fanboy for this series. All right, now let's compare to some online ratings. Barnes & Noble reviewers gave it a 5 out of 5. And Books A Million reviewers also gave it a 5 out of 5. So me and all those sites have that in common. We'll get more into why I gave it a 4.5 in a little bit. So the average rating for this book online is a 5 out of 5. Now, before we jump into the spoiler-filled review, I'd like to ask you to like this video if you are enjoying it so far. Comment down below on if you like Demon Slayer, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, hit that bell button so you get notified when I upload videos. Make sure to follow May's channel in the description below. She has her own podcast. Make sure to check that out. Now, let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth look at Demon Slayer Volume 1. I would like to start by discussing certain scenes of the manga. Specifically, Tanjiro's first face-off against a demon. After stumbling upon a massacred family and a feeding demon, Tanjiro must fight for his life using only his hatchet. You remember that scene?
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
Completely ineffective, Nezuko has to step in and save Tanjiro, kicking the demon's head off. However, the demon can still move the body even with a severed head, and it almost captures Tanjiro in his deadly grasp. I didn't know that the demons could do that.
Neither did I.
Using a strong headbutt and an axe, Tanjiro is able to restrain the head while Nezuko fends off the body. What makes me curious is how Tanjiro can't bring himself to finish off this demon when he just walked in on a whole family massacred, and his own family was massacred by demons, and yet he can't seem to bring himself to kill it.
I think it just shows how caring he is. Like, he sees Nezuko as his sister, so he probably sees that person as someone that was previously a regular person.
Oh, that's a good point. I wonder if all demons were people before. Next, I want to talk about the scene where Tanjiro splits the boulder in half. After years of training under Urokodaki, Tanjiro is ready for his final lesson. He must split a giant boulder in half using his blade. Even after half a year of chopping away at it, Tanjiro can't seem to make any progress. Suddenly, two people appear. The ghost of Urokodaki's fallen students. They train Tanjiro to the point where he's able to chop the boulder in half using breathing techniques. It makes me wonder if more ghosts exist in this world, and does everybody die when they become a ghost? Now, what were some thoughts you just had running through your head while reading Volume 1?
Well, that scene you just talked about was my favorite in this volume.
Oh, the little ghost scenes? Yeah.
I like how you don't know that they're ghosts at first. Like,
Yeah.
They just seem like kids in the woods.
That's a pretty interesting twist that they put in. I also wonder who the demon that killed Tanjiro's family is. Maybe it was the Michael Jackson demon. So, what was your favorite moment in Volume 1 or scene?
Well, the boulder scene that we just talked about.
Oh, yeah. It was a pretty cool scene. Yeah, the train really hard to get to that point. Where Tanjiro and Nezuko earn Gyu's respect. With Nezuko held hostage by Gyu's blade, Tanjiro knew he must do something to protect his younger sister. Even though he was powerless in the situation, he still decided to charge his opponent head on. Meanwhile, the hatchet he secretly threw was aiming towards the head of Gyu, who was unsuspecting of the attack. And this moment of quick thinking is what kind of gave the first layer of respect to Tanjiro. The next was when Nezuko decided to defend Tanjiro's fallen body. And I just think it's really cool how they stuck together even though Nezuko had just turned into a demon. Do you think there's any moments that should be cut or changed in the manga?
The only thing I didn't like was the funny faces they use. I feel like they did it a little bit too much.
I guess it saves time on drawing. For me, I'm just being picky, but I honestly just loved all the vibrant colors of the anime, and it kind of sucks how mangas are kind of like black and white. So it's really hard to tell sometimes if you're not aware of the color schemes that go on in the show, because there's a lot of them. Kind of sucks because for those fans who read the manga first, they might not know what those colors are, like for the outfits and all the patterns and stuff that they wear. So what's your final rating?
I'm going to keep it at a 4.5 just because of the funny face thing.
Okay, I'm keeping it at a 5 out of 5. Even without those colors, I still really enjoy this manga. Probably one of my favorites. So now let's read some online reviews and you tell me if you agree or disagree with them. So this Barnes & Noble reviewer gave it a 5 out of 5. I watched the DemonSlayer Mugen Train about 2 weeks ago and felt like I couldn't wait any longer to dive deeper into the story. It's a pain getting spoilers by manga readers all the time too. I love how the events in DemonSlayer are orchestrated, but what I love most of all about the series is its unique art style. I'm planning to get all the manga in the series. I'm still missing issues 10, 13, 17, and 20.
I also wanted to start reading the manga after watching the movie.
Yeah, that's right. You got into it right after the movie. Yeah, and just like this person, it's really hard to find specific issues in person. This Books A Million reviewer gave it a 5 out of 5. I really liked the show, so I decided to pick up the books. That's it. That's the review.
Also relatable.
So in conclusion, this manga is worth every bit of hype it gets. I highly recommend it to everyone. You agree with that statement?
Yes, very much.
So we answered the question, yay! Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, comment down below if you like DemonSlayer, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that bell button as well. Links to May's channel will be in the description below. And as always, stay woke, sleepers. Peace!